Welcome to FuturePrintTV. Marcus Timpson here at Ricoh Europe's headquarters in central London. Delighted to be joined by Jason Remnant, who I've known for many years and who is somewhat of an inkjet veteran, although he looks a bit young to be called that. I'm here today to do a little bit of a feature on what Ricoh are doing in terms of the industrial print business. Jason and I are going to have a quick chat now about Ricoh and about his new role for the industrial print business. But before we get into that, Jason, welcome. Obviously, you've recently joined the team at Ricoh Europe, specifically the industrial print business. Tell us a bit about your background. So I've called you a veteran, so obviously you've had a lot of experience with inkjet. Give us a little bit of an overview, perhaps, of your background.
Yeah, hi Marcus. Anyway, it's great to chat with you. Well, I suppose originally it all started as a physics graduate, where I got working for Xaar as a development engineer, helping build and design printheads. And from that, I've had many years in inkjet. And over the years, I've moved more to the commercial and marketing side of activities. But obviously, selling a technical product like a printhead, that background is really valuable to me in those roles. But then as we've moved on, I haven't been at Xaar all that time, obviously, and I'd left Xaar and I'd also joined a couple of other companies to deal with printed electronics, packaging, coding and marking, 3D printing and advanced manufacturing more of late, and then now to Ricoh, which I'm really excited about.
Brilliant. So yeah, you've had a lot of experience in different ways with inkjet and seen it develop a long way, I suppose. Tell us a bit about what you're doing here at Ricoh, what you've joined to do. What will your role be?
Given my background being a little bit technical, I've always enjoyed and got very excited about inkjet and what it can do and where it can go. And having the opportunity to join Ricoh and see the breadth and the depth of their application areas has really been quite interesting. And I've been following Ricoh obviously for a long time in my previous roles. And it's a great synergy to come together now and use my enthusiasm and experience with their portfolio. And they've got a really big portfolio of products that work with water-based, solvent, oil and UV inks, giving them access to a big range of applications and markets. And as I said, I can use some of my experience to help leverage those products into new markets and for them maybe new customers. So it's a good synergy and I'm excited to be with them.
Brilliant. And as you said, the team's grown over the last few years and the breadth of and width of different applications is really exciting. What else perhaps surprised you a bit being exposed to with what Ricoh have to offer?
Being on the other side of the fence, so to speak, you get exposed to a lot of things maybe most people wouldn't be aware of. So I've already mentioned the portfolio and the breadth of the portfolio, but also beyond the sale of printheads in the industrial printhead division, there's a lot of added value that I didn't realise that they could bring and share to their customers, and I'm excited to be able to take part and do that. If you get the opportunity to go to Telford and see their customer experience centre, it really just shows the depth of knowledge they've got around not just in terms of selling printheads, but the application and the markets, because they've got the printers, they've got the whole workflow, everything running in that centre. That means they've got a really good understanding of the OEM's challenges and the OEM's customers. Now we can bring that experience to the OEMs and help them be more successful. So that's something that I really wasn't aware of in the same way as I am now, which I think is a really strong point for Ricoh, alongside obviously their wide portfolio of printed products.
Yeah, it's an impressive facility in Telford, isn't it? Yeah. It really is, and shows the scale of what Ricoh have and the commitment they have to developing inkjet. The Gen 5 inkjet head has obviously been a particular success, and it's opened up lots of different markets. So looking ahead into the future, how do you see things developing with perhaps Ricoh, but also just generally speaking with inkjet?
Over the years, I've seen inkjet obviously go from just wide format graphics and printing graphics into so many different markets and applications. 3D, biomedical, all this area is now also starting to pick up, and we're seeing more of that at shows and exhibitions. And I think, again, with the breadth of fluid compatibility that you need for some of those applications, that's going to be an area that is going to be of significant growth for many inkjet companies, and especially Ricoh. And as we continue to develop new printheads and new technologies that can help support some of those more challenging applications.
Okay, Jason, thanks for that. You have an exciting proposition to offer Ricoh, but equally, I look forward to seeing the team develop and also inkjet develop with you being involved. Hope to see you at future events, get a bit more involved with FuturePrint and so on. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's been my absolute pleasure. Thank you, Mark.